Whenever I drank water, I was transported to the desert. But at first, I didn't know what was happening, until I found a water source again, and I didn't hesitate to put it in my mouth. The next moment, I was instantly transported to the desert. This went on in an endless loop for an entire day. I finally figured out what the problem was. It must be that this water is undrinkable. So this time, I walked right across the water instead, and without water, the curse didn't take effect. Then I managed to find a highway. I stopped a car to take me home. The kind driver handed me a bottle of water. I hesitated for a moment, but I drank it. And sure enough, the curse was triggered again. Not only was I back in the desert again, and the water in the bottle turned into sand, I was so angry that I cursed on the spot. But in order to return to the comfort of my home, I dragged my tired body to the highway again. I stopped the same car as before and refused the water the driver offered. Finally, I made it home as I'd hoped. I was lying on the sofa, exhausted. Suddenly, I heard the sound of dripping water. I realized I hadn't had any water for a day. Unable to resist my thirst, I filled a glass with water and added ice cubes to it. Looking at this glass of water full of temptation, I couldn't help but dip my finger into the water and taste it in my mouth. After waiting for a while, I realized that the curse had not been triggered. I was surprised and repeated the same thing. Even picked up the glass and drank straight from it until the feeling of thirst disappeared completely. At this point, I felt that the curse was no longer there, so I jumped into the pool and let the water moisturize my body. This feeling is really too happy. But the next moment the curse triggered and I was back in the desert. I wanted to cry, but I couldn't, so I traveled across the desert to a small town. I sat on a street corner in despair, waiting to die. Suddenly, something occurred to me. I asked a passing woman for water to drink, but she refused and suggested I go to the toilet for water. The next moment, the woman suddenly disappeared. I broke into a delighted smile, because I was finally free of the curse, and the woman was transported to the desert to begin the cycle of not being able to drink.